Good evening and welcome to NewsLink Indiana Sports. I'm Drew Bogs. We will talk football later, but first we will talk about football. We are talking soccer. History was made this spring break when Ball State University's power soccer team played in a tournament hosted by Arizona State. Ball State was the first college to have a power soccer team, and Arizona State the second. These are the only two colleges with a power soccer team. Over spring break, the teams were in the same tournament for the first time. I caught up with Dustin Gilmer, president of the power soccer team, to get his view on how his team fared in the tournament.
The power soccer team and I traveled to Arizona to compete in a tournament hosted by the Arizona State Sun Devils. We played in a tournament that consisted of 11 teams from all across the country. It was a great experience. We had a great time. Got a lot of action, and we played pretty well, so we're pretty happy with it. Off the court, I would say we got to spend a lot of time with our power soccer community, with the different players on different teams, players that we don't get to see that often, or players that live in other countries. I definitely think that our team, we were really strong coming into the tournament, really happy about where we were at.
The team's next match will be on April 20th in the Recreation Center. Go out and support another Cardinal team. On to the hardwood. Coming off a loss to the scorching Miami Heat Sunday, the Indiana Pacers' schedule gets easier in the next 6 games. 4 out of the next 6 teams the Pacers face are below 500. This stretch will help the Pacers before a tough 7-game stretch, with all teams being above 500 and in the playoff race. The Pacers currently sit tied for second in the East with the New York Knicks and 9 games back of the surging Miami Heat. The next game for the Pacers is tomorrow night against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Thought the National Football League offseason was boring? Guess again. Free agency started today at 4, and the signings have been coming in nonstop with big-time players moving to other teams. The Indianapolis Colts were among the team's signings today signing multiple players. The Colts have a total of 18 free agents, with some of the key free agents being Dwight Freeney and Austin Collie and Gerard Powers. The Colts released a statement 2 weeks ago that Freeney and Collie will not be on the Colts roster next season. According to ESPN, the Colts have a need on the offensive line and at cornerback. The needs were shown big time in the playoff game with the Baltimore Ravens. The Colts allowed 3 sacks for the Birds, and the corners allowed Anquan Bolden to have a 145-yard receiving day with 1 touchdown. Earlier today, Colts owner Jim Irsay tweeted, "We will have some big announcements very soon," with 15 exclamation points. He was correct with 5 signings today. The Colts addressed their needs but still have cap space to make more signings throughout the offseason. Another note, LaRon Landry, free agent safety from the New York Jets, visited the Colts today.
You know, one thing that I'm looking forward to is starting to see some more building from our boys in blue. We've had a few little tough years here.
Yes, and just making the roster a lot deeper is big for this Colts team, and it was shown in that playoff game where the future Super Bowl champions demolished the Colts.
Well, I can't wait. Go Colts. And next up, we'll have a look at entertainment.